Jar Jar works in an animation medium. He's an animated character, and there were certain things that people couldn't accept at the time. You know, people couldn't accept this crazy, very slapstick, very comic character in this extremely serious idea, religious almost, of a context.
Slapstick had never been in the Star
Wars.
But
none of the droids, I mean, a little bit of the droids, but they're falling off of platforms, and they're going, wah!
I mean, I think people were upset at that, but the fact that Jar Jar was a main character in this movie, that he was in every, scene, I think that was more annoying to the people who wanted Jedis in every scene and lightsabers in every scene.
Which I think is really the problem. I mean, to me, listen, like, the discrepancy between the originals and this and that is really what I think most geeks are really upset about. This thing where it's like, and I do a stand-up joke about it, it's like, what did Chewie and Han talk about? Because Han is somebody who's not convinced the Force exists in Episode 4, but Chewie's someone who had Yoda on his back.
Yeah.
Like, where's the discrepancy there? And it made me think that Han really doesn't know what the fuck Chewie's saying. And maybe they just have like a communication breakdown, and that's why Han's just like, this one goes there, that one goes there. Don't talk to me. I have no idea what you're saying, Chewie. I'm glad I rescued you from slavers, but the next time you growl, I have no idea what you're saying.
And isn't Chewie like really old? He's like a couple hundred years old. If you think,
he's old too.
He's real old.
Chewie must be so frustrated.
Yeah, and then you have Han yelling at him
Han has no
on top of the Millennium. What are you doing? I'm trying to get us out of here.
And Chewie's like, I'm the smartest guy in this movie.
Chewie's like,
nobody knows what I'm saying.
I'm a Wookiee. I'm an engineer. I'm an old dude. Why do I have to?
I've told you a million times, Han, that the Force exists. I was on the Battle of Kashyyyk. I had Yoda on my back. The Force exists, and you won't listen to me. It's going to take this old man and this 18-year-old kid to tell you. And the thing, too, about Tatooine. Why are they always on Tatooine?
It's nice weather.
Right? Well, think about it. Luke says Tatooine is the place furthest from the center of the universe. Like, if there's a bright spot in the universe, this is the place furthest from. It's like if Walton and I were like, hey, man, let's go party in Hollywood. And somehow we kept waking up in, like, the middle of Inland Empire the next morning. We're like, how do we keep ending up out here? This is the middle of nowhere. Like, but every movie.
What are we doing in Rancho Cucamonga?
What are we doing in Rancho Cucamonga?
It just sounds good to say. Rancho Cucamonga.
I think the geeks are like more upset with like those discrepancies than they have any right to be upset
with
the character.
Jar Jar was a lightning rod for their frustration, and that's they're able to express the discrepancies and their frustration with the movie through that guy.
And you're
regardless of whether or not. Yeah, I mean, come on.
You're so well adjusted.
You're so well adjusted.
I'm from the Bronx. Like, what are you going to do to me? Like, you can't do shit to me.
Nobody's trying to cut me.
Right? You're talking to me about an animated character I played in a movie. Like, I have friends in jail.
You guys do understand, as you're yelling at Ahmed, the first 18 years of his life was literally the movie The Warriors. Like, there ain't shit. You have to put Coke bottles on your on your fingers and come at him for him to be even phased.
What are you gonna do?
I like how you're totally putting him in.
When people are asking you, like, first off, like,
I love The Warriors.
What's the one? It's phenomenal. It's Walter Hill.
I love Walter Hill movies.
Yeah, Walter Hill is the man.